Hello guys, today we will discuss our next topic in the computer network subject, which is a network criteria. So first of all, we will discuss what is the exactly meaning of criteria. So guys, those who have not watched my previous video, please, it's a request, watch that video so you can easily understand this topic. Criteria means it's a parameter or a features or a point or measures or metrics. We can use any word in order to select something. So guys, if we want to select something, we see some parameters or some points or features. So on that basis, we are gonna decide, yeah, this product or this facility should be selected. Like take an example of a mobile. If you are gonna for a mobile and you see various features or parameters, on that basis you decide this is the best mobile, like camera, the quality of videos, audio, many things, internet capability. So these are the features or the parameters which decides that I'm gonna select this mobile. So like same thing is a network criteria. Before making a network or a computer network, guys, we have some criteria. On that basis we decide that yes, a good network should have these features or parameters. Okay guys, so let's discuss the first of all its definition. For the good data communication, a computer network has some criteria. First of all, in the very first video, we have done the topic computer networks. What we exactly make computer network, or why we make a computer network. Suppose there are two users, okay guys, A and B, or we can say this is a two computers, okay guys. So they make a connection, or there is a communication medium between A and B in order to share the data. That was the main point of computer network. In order to share the data between two devices or computers, we make a computer network. Suppose A wants to send a message to B, okay guys, then there should be a network between these. But this network should have some parameters or some criteria. On that basis, I am gonna select a network between A and B. Okay, so there are some criteria. On that basis, we will say that this is a good network criteria or a good network. So basically what we are doing here, there is a data communication between A and B. So for the good data communication, there are some network criteria which are performance, reliability and the security. These are the three major criteria. On that basis we can say if we have these all good things, then we can say this is a good network. Okay guys, so first of all we will discuss what is exactly the meaning of performance. Performance is basically like a capability, efficiency, data accuracy. Okay, so we measure this in the terms of transit time and the response time. Okay guys, what is exactly transit time? Transit time is the time taken by a message or a data. We can say anything. So time taken by a message to travel from one device to another device. Suppose there are two devices, okay guys, and we want to send a message. So time taken by from A device to reach to the B device only, okay guys, will be called as its transit time. Suppose A send data to B, A send data to at 10 o'clock, okay, and this data reaches to B at 10.01 minute, okay guys. So this is exactly the what will be the exactly transit time? It will be a 1 minute, because exactly in 1 minute data from A to B reaches out. Okay. Then another factor is the response time. The response time is the time elapsed between inquiry and the response. Okay. The time spent between, exactly elapsed means spent between inquiry and the response. Some guys confused between the inquiry and the response. I clarify. Here suppose A request for the www.google.com. Then it want to find out the top YouTubers. Suppose he wants to find the top YouTubers. Okay guys. Then A send a query to a Google server and tells them to find the top YouTubers on the world, or in America, in India, and anywhere. So he will send its request to B. Okay, at the Google server. Google's first of all what it will do, it will search in its database what are the top YouTubers in particular area, in maybe in a country, whatever the question will be. Okay guys. Then the time taken by the Google to find out from its database, and after getting the data, it sent that data to the A. This is the total time. This inquiry A sends the inquiry कि I want to find the top YouTubers. Okay guys, so Google find the top YouTubers. This is the time, and after getting Google data from its server, Google send the response to A. So those two times taken by the B will be called as response time. Okay guys. There are the other factor which decides the performance, which are the number of users. Suppose we have lots of suppose in a house we have 10 family members and you have one Wi-Fi connection, and all of them are connected at the same time. The number of users, if the number of users increases, then data will be slow at the every user point. Okay guys, if the number of users are less, then the speed of the data will be high, or performance of the data will be high. Okay guys. Another is a type of transmission medium. What kind of transmission medium I'm gonna use also decide the performance of the network. Suppose by using Wi-Fi connection, by using the coaxial cable, or by using some other Ethernet cable, or by using some optical fiber, we are transmitting the data. So every this transmission medium also play a very crucial role in the performance of the network. The capability of connected hardware, the devices between the connection like routers, modems, switches also play a crucial role for the performance. Okay, the later we will discuss what is exactly the role of hub, switch, router. There are many devices, so we will discuss later. The efficiency of software as well. There are lots of software which has a good efficiency, like using the YouTube. You can play the video very softly, or we can say the performance of the video on the YouTube is very good. But in other channels, or in other, we can say the I don't getting exactly the website name, so the efficiency will be less. Okay, so it depends on the application or software which you are using. Then after, there is a second point, the second criteria is reliability. What is exactly reliability? The frequency of failure of a network. If the network fails very frequently, then it's not a good reliable network, we will say. So network should not be fail very frequently, or there should be a good connection between A point to B point of good network connection. Then the time taken in recovery from a network. If there is from the failure of the network, if there is a network failure, but if taken a very less time, or the time taken by the network to recover from that failure is also the point of reliability. If taken very less time, so we can say that it's not a bad network, it's a good network. Okay, network robustness in a disaster. Suppose there is a disaster like we can say a bhukam, or we can say the rain, and many things there are. So will the connection between the devices, or will the network break out, is also the point of reliable. So many like Google and other Facebook, they have a very good network setup. So in the time of disaster, they are really reliable. Okay. Then after is the security. Security is the main point. The security is the protection of data. If suppose A sends a high message to B, but it reaches out to C, user C. Okay guys, this is a user C, and this message reaches to C. So this is the security breach, because A is not doing any mistake, or software is not doing any other mistake, but why it is going to? So this is basically a security measure. His data is hacking out. Suppose we take the example of Twitter. Every day we find any politician says that my account is hacked, or some celebrity says my account is hacked. Why? This is because there is a security breach. Okay guys, so this should not be happen. So the protection of data from the unauthorized user or access is known as the security. So there should be a good security measures in the network. Okay, so those who follow we have the good performance, a good reliable, and the security, then we will say that it's a good network. Okay guys, so we will opt for the best thing. Suppose we are want to have a network setup in a house, and what we say, the broadband, the time, the speed, many things. These are the features parameter. On that basis, we decide the criteria. The service provided by the that service provider, like if there is a failure, so how quickly they recover from that failure or assess our problems. Okay, so these are the network criteria. Okay, in the next video we are going to discuss the simplex, duplex, half duplex, full duplex. Okay guys, so be ready with the videos. And if you like this video and if this video is helping you, please like and share this video and please subscribe the channel. Okay, thank you.